2 on times in a row.
Hello,
everyone.
Hello, everybody.
Look at that. I was only like 30 seconds late.
It's a miracle.
It's a miracle.
Hello, Mr. Matt Benton.
Mr. Matt Benton.
Hello.
Welcome.
All right, who we got here?
1 second. I just realized the stream was going on that side. Okay, now it was two voices at once. I was like, oh wait. Okay,
Actually,
now I'm good. That was my fault.
Put my phone on silent. We've got a vote for our state premiere tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
And I've had like endless calls from freaking people. Vote this, vote that. And they leave voicemails, and I'm also getting messages. And I'm just like, please stop. And people knocking at the door. It's just ridiculous. Grimoris.
Hello.
Hello, welcome.
Welcome.
Is that one of yours, Matt? Grimoris?
No. Wait,
Oh,
Grimoire?
we have a newbie. Welcome, welcome. It's good to have you.
Absolutely.
Liana. Beautiful.
Hello there, Frank. I know Frank.
Hi, Frankie.
Hey, Frank. And Nikki. Hey, girl.
Hello, gorgeous.
And who else have we got?
Dan the man.
Hello, Dan.
Adventures with Steph. Hello.
Hey, Steph. Yeah, where are you seeing?
We've got Joe.
Hey, Joe.
How's it going?
Good to see you.
Shannon, my girl.
And Jennifer.
Hi, Jennifer.
How
Good to
is
see
everyone?
you.
I think we've got.
Hope everyone's been having a great day.
Have we got
Joe's trying to
everyone?
be funny.
Joe's trying to be funny. Oh, and Tom K.
Oh, it's Saxon.
Hi, Tom. Oh, so what's been going on, Matt? You've been driving across the country.
Yes. Same old. That's kidding. Actually, kind of, because it's third time doing it. So, yeah, right now I'm just here getting everything situated and editing the documentary again because I got the new computer. So everything is running smoothly now.
What'd you end up getting?
I got a Lenovo. It's a Ryzen 7 as about 512 SSD, and it was a decent price for what it has, and so it's running pretty well. It's a 2060 also has for its processor.
Oh, nice.
I mean the GHC. I don't remember what the GHC processor speed was. I have to look at that again, but Joe might know that.
That's all right. Ryzen 7, nice. Nice.
Yes.
No, it makes a huge difference when you've got the right computer. I mean, I went
for editing, definitely.
Yeah, having a HP, and I've got like another HP that I need fixing, but that's just like to the side. But yeah, my other one, I would just be sitting there, and just to open it would take forever. And I'm just thinking, this is not going to work for me in editing.
No, I bought a whole new laptop to do this. It was a must. So hey, electric.
So yeah, when I got my Mac and everything was just like boom, 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 and I was just like, oh my gosh, this is awesome.
Hello there, Jennifer, and also the answer to the question: yes, I am on Paraflix now. There will be some things released on there. And the documentary is also going to be released on there, but it's also going to be on Amazon Prime too, if you guys want to see it there too. Either one's fine.
Oh, I can watch it on there. I've got that.
Yeah.
You can watch it too.
Yeah. I have to watch it with Janie. I know, because when I saw that you were putting, the PRU case files on Paraflix, I'm just like, no, I want to see it.
You will be able to see it. There might be special episodes for it. It's not exclusive to Paraflix. Right now I'm working on what I'm deciding to maybe make Paraflix exclusive. I'm waiting on the success. If it gets successful, then I'll probably move something exclusive there. But I want my evidence to be distributed to as many people as possible. So it depends, basically. If it looks like it's getting a lot of hype, a lot of people are going into it. So I'm hoping it does well, because I think it's a good idea to start making a streaming service for paranormal. And I don't think that VidiSpace, in my opinion, I didn't like certain things they did with VidiSpace. So I'm liking certain things about this version. It has a Netflix feel to it from what I've seen so far. So when it comes to at least the platform, the website itself. So
because Sean and I had like a Zoom meeting with Natalie, and she sent through the contract and stuff, but we decided that it wasn't the right move for us at the moment, so we wanted to continue just having our content on YouTube, because
mine is going to be there too for a lot of it, but not the documentary, because that's it's a production, costs a lot of money, and we would like to get a little bit in return,
That's understandable.
Well, exactly.
Spent about $3,000 on this one, $3,000 or $4,000. So
you want some return on that for sure.
So it's good too.
We've got Sparks of the Paranormal in the house, and we also have Dan, Spirit Encounters. How are we?
My Dan.
Boy.
Oh, thanks, Dan, Frank, Dandex, Jennifer, Nikki. Where's my
never mind us.
Where's mine? Where's James? Where's Matt?
Hello.
So you obviously have, worked something out with them that you could still post to another network, Yeah.
So that's why it doesn't say exclusive on my stuff yet. I'm in the debating process, and I'm waiting to see how well it does. But if it does well, Man vs. Paranormal will be exclusive to there, only if it does well. I'm not 100% yet. Going through the options.
Yeah. Well, I had a question for you.
Okay.
Let me see here that someone was asking me about. Let me see who it was now. They might be in the chat. They might not be. Oh, who was it? Who the hell was it? Oh, okay. I don't know if Gary's in the chat. Hello, my Dan. How are we? Okay, so Gary Anderson has a question. He wants to know, what is Devil's Hour Productions? Like, is it I know it's your production company, but he wants to know, is it like TV production company? Is it like, what is it basically?
It's a production company. It's just video and documentaries mainly. It's a production company completely made from paranormal investigators. It's completely prohibited for us faking anything in our evidence or anything like that in this production company. And it's basically a production company, like I said, for investigators from investigators. So, and that's what Devil's Hour is, and it's on YouTube, Devil's Hour Productions, and it's because I'm trying to make higher quality content, but keeping it 100% legit. And like with TV, some TV shows, it's just they're more about the entertainment side. I'm more about I'm paranormal investigator first and filmmaker second, is what I've always said. And so I think that's what my production company is mainly about. I work with individuals in the paranormal field that also have certain talents, and we come together and create films or episodes.
Okay, so it's like you know, it's all licensed, and is it just like a production company that you created and it's in your name and you just like, you know, have those other investigators underneath it?
So basically, I'm partnering up with, let's say, Joe Vitale is now working with me again. And so he's moving down to Nevada with me. And also we got Rocky, who's going to be working with me. And then Dante, I used to work with him in the past for Soul Seekers. Yeah. And now he's coming back to work with me also. So it's basically we all have certain talents and certain things to bring to the table. And I think Joe and I have the most filmmaking experience, and then Rocky has the personality, and also he does his ITC stuff. I have some things against ITC, certain things about ITC, but we have different ways of investigating, and we're trying to create just badass documentary films. And I have a few more in mind that hasn't been created yet.
Awesome. Well, Dan's saying talents like playing the banjo.
Totally. Joe plays the guitar. That's kidding.
Before we go any further, Electric, we did say hello earlier. You may have missed it. So yes, hello again. Hello We're again. Not ignoring you. We love you.
And hi, Maria. How
and hi, Paranormal Geek Maria. Good to see you.
Oh, geez. So you've just you've just moved over there, and how, you know, like, how's the filming side of things?
Well, coming out here, I haven't filmed anything yet. But one thing that I would also like to answer, because I get this question all the time when they ask about Devil's Hour, because it kind of, I don't know if he also hinted at that too. Devil's Hour, the name, if you're talking about that too, it's basically the name came from the idea of like witching hour. It's like that time period where it's supposed to be more active, stuff like that. I don't 100% know if I believe in that, but I like my production name being involving the paranormal, and also kind of goes to that creep factor vibe, and that I like to be edgy with my filmmaking. Yeah. So like there's some stuff that I do, especially in Man vs. Paranormal. If you saw the part 1, it's just a darker vibe, and it kind of screams Devil's Hour. I mean, it sounds like a good name for a production company of my type, my style, I guess. So I just want to answer that because I get that question all the time. So what's Devil's Hour, or why did you name it Devil's Hour and stuff like that? It's not because I worship the devil, that's for sure.
I'm not a Satanist.
I don't. Yeah, I just want to get that out there. Okay, so filmmaking's been this little.
Is like Joe friggin' Vitale.
Yeah, Joe Vitale.
All right.
He's gonna.
Yeah. So how?
He's gonna hate me because I'm gonna be living with him. It's like, I'm done with this. Get him out. Damn it, I can't. He's stuck. Yeah.
Oh shit. So how'd the filming go? Because you guys went back to the Conjuring house, you lucky bastards.
Yes.
How'd it go? Was it full on, or?
It was eventful.
Eventful.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Like, interesting.
Is that what you're going to say about it? Is that what you're going to say, Matt?
It improves the documentary. I'll say that. Trailer will be coming out when this is finished, a little bit later after it's finished, because it's going to film festivals, this movie. So,
oh wow!
After film festivals, trailer will be out and promoting it. Trailer's already done, by the way. The second trailer. Not too many people have seen it, but they like it, so I'm happy about it too. I got someone from Hollywood that gave me the rights to the song, so it's a pretty cool trailer.
Awesome. Huh?
Very nice.
Cool. Yeah. Getting connected over there. Oh man! And meanwhile, we're stuck over in Australia on a freaking prison island, and we're not allowed to go anywhere, and no one's allowed to come in here.
That sucks.
It does.
Does it look like it's ever going to let up?
Maybe early next year at this point. It just keeps getting pushed back, and I'm
But I hope
happy.
Jane is very, very wrong.
Not happy. No, I'm not. Not happy, Jan.
Yeah.
Because when it comes to the question that Electric Pagan says, it's located in Rhode Island, the Harrisville, Rhode Island, or Burrowsville. It's like near Burrowsville, so pretty close.
I bet Chuck Norris could get in and out of Australia. I'm sure he could.
Oh yeah, no. If you're a celebrity, no problem.
Yeah,
and
two, you're allowed to come in like via boat or.
That's a long trip.
Or what was the other way?
Oh yeah, I'm about to sail my brother's yacht out of this goddamn place. Like I tell you,
no flying.
I'm not no joke.
Flying. Hi Andre, how you going?
Yeah, there's flying over here. I flew like 3 or 4 times already while COVID.
Oh yeah, we can fly like within Australia. Just can't.
Oh really? Who cares? Like what's the difference? Oh, stay away from those other countries. Like they can't get, like only you guys can't get COVID or something. Like that doesn't make sense.
Oh yeah, we've slowly got vaccinations rolling out, and there's a whole bunch that's just hit our shores. But yeah, it's just a prolonged process. So
hey, sure.
Yeah, I'm lucky. I'm in the second stage of vaccinations due to my health issues. So I'm like, yep, get them out, open that borders, I'm the hell out of here.
Yeah.
First plane I can book, I'm out of here.
I mean, it's
I had
so
COVID
frustrating
already, so
because like we, especially here in Perth, have had like so little cases, and then there was one case from a security guard who was doing the hotel quarantine of the overseas travelers, and he came down with it, and so our premier just put us straight into lockdown, and we're not allowed to go anywhere. We're not in lockdown anymore, but it's just it's like bloody hell, you guys are opening up there or over there, and you've had freaking tens of thousands of cases and
hundreds of thousands.
Yeah, like we haven't even
not tens.
We wouldn't have even had 10,000 in Australia.
No, we've had more than that.
Yeah?
Yeah, a lot more.
It's irritating.
Sparks, I identify as a celebrity.
We're also a country way more populated. Or a way more populated country too, so obviously it's going to be higher numbers.
Start rowing.
Yeah. No, it's just... Anyway, we're not going to harp on about that. It is what it is, but...
Stupid pandemic. Stupid.
Nothing you can do about it, but yeah.
All right. I have some other questions from our viewers, so let me have a look.
Sparks.
Don't forget to hit that like button, guys, and I will run my PayPal link down the bottom of the screen. Jane and I are desperately trying to get enough money while she's here to investigate Fremantle Prison. It's like the gold location in WA. So, yeah, any little bit will help, guys, and
For
it would be much appreciated. So
that's just
start throwing your money at us.
Sorry, I was reading a comment from Joe. He says a lot of people in New York were walking around without a mask. Yeah, a lot of people everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, when I was talking to Dan from Spirited Encounters about it, I think it was when we went into lockdown with that one case, and there was, like, it's policed here, so like it was mandatory for us to wear masks, and so if cops saw you and you weren't wearing a mask in public, they would come up to you. But there was this one particular guy, they went up to him, said, you need to put your mask on. I don't have one. And, you know, the cop goes to offer him a mask and he's like, I'm not wearing that effing stupid mask, blah, 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 blah. And because he didn't want to wear it and he was in public, he got a huge fine. And I said to Dan, like, how's it working over there? And he said, well, we're meant to wear masks, but, you know, there's certain, you know, stores that you're not allowed into without a mask on. But, you know, if a store doesn't have that sign up, people just don't care and they walk around. And I'm like, well, do they not police it? And he's like, cops don't care. So.
Yeah, they don't really care over here. They have a lot of other stuff to deal with.
Yeah, it's bigger fish to fry over there.
Yeah, more important things.
All right, Andre, question for you. You sent me a few questions about the paranormal tunnel. Are you referring to the tunnel that we've investigated here or another tunnel? I wasn't too sure. But Maria from Paranormal Geek wants to know what our favorite thing about the paranormal is. So, Janie, what would be yours?
What was it? I was off in La La Land.
You're
Sorry.
supposed to listen. Your favorite thing about the paranormal. Love you guys. Love you too, Maria.
Well, obviously that's investigating because that's the funnest part.
Yes.
But just, I guess it's the infinite unknown of it. Like, there is no true knowing of what is really going on. And there's just, you know, like the saying that for every question that we try to seek an answer for brings up, like, you know, 15 more questions.
Yeah.
So it really gets you thinking in like a greater perspective sense. Like, you just can't have this narrow mindset approach. You have to really, it gets you really deep thinking, and that's like, you know, a big thing for me. I do that in just life in general anyway. So
I mean, I would definitely agree with you. Like, the investigating part is definitely the most enjoyable. And just, you know, that anticipation of like something happening or knowing that something's going to happen because you can feel the energy like building. But yeah, what about you, Matt?
For me, it's the endless questions, the
same
thrill of finding answers. And even though most of the time we don't find true answers, we just keep going in circles, but we keep getting questions. That's what makes it entertaining, especially with someone like me that there's some things I get bored of, and paranormal hasn't been one of them. So, because I like trying new things, and I keep going to new things. But when it comes to the paranormal, and then it hasn't really changed. It's been 10 years now, so about 10 years.
Yeah, I think that's probably the case for a lot of us. It brings out that inner discoverer, that inner explorer, and it's just endless. And it's just this endless journey that's never going to end because we are seeking answers. And we're probably never going to find those answers, you know, because, you know, we're like, oh, but what if this and what if that? And then, oh, but what about that? And
and I mean, that's why
keeps going.
You know, like, if I can, during investigations, is like, if I, you know, get something on one piece of equipment, if I can back that up by getting it on a second piece of equipment, so then it, you know, kind of solidifies like, okay, this is what's going on. And it doesn't always happen, but, you know, sometimes it does. And I think that's, you know, another thing is that, you know, as an investigator, you can't just rely on one bit of equipment. And I know, like, a lot of, you know, and even we've said it too, that, you know, all you need is your phone and what else was it? A torch.
Yeah.
To film. But, you know, once you start doing it, you realize, like, okay, now I need this, now I need this, now I need this. And it's expensive. Like, I don't even want to, like, say how much money I've put, like, into the equipment and stuff that we've got.
Oh yeah, and there could be so much more. Like,
Oh my gosh,
like,
yeah.
I need more money. I need
Yeah.
that. Like, it's not, you don't
Send
need
me a
it, but
sponsorship,
it's wanting
someone.
it because you just want to delve a little bit deeper and, just.
Yeah, so
Like,
next,
further.
yeah, I'm like right now I have a
Carnage.
couple, huh?
Carnage is in the
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Hi,
So,
Carnage. Hey, bro.
hello, Carnage. So basically, in about a couple months, I'm going to be paid about $2,000 and more equipment, another camera, and some gear for it. And so it's expensive having the good, like high quality camera stuff. So it's, but I get to write it off at the end of the year. So
Yeah. I mean, it's just if you don't have like that certain amount like in the bank, like not as in a bank, but to use, you're so limited with what you can investigate and how you get like your evidence and all of that. So it's definitely, I mean, I don't know if you agree with me, but I think it's probably the most expensive, hobby or YouTube thing that you could do on YouTube, and maybe the most time consuming.
Oh, it is one of them.
Yeah, because
we're not restoring
swimming.
tasks,
Yeah, but then you've got like freaking 20,000 hours of static cam
Okay.
footage to watch, and
It's
it is.
consuming.
It's-
Yes.
It's more time consuming unless you're an animator. I think it is way more time consuming because when it comes to short films or skits and stuff, that's a lot easier to edit. It's scripted, so you know exactly what you want cut, or you want to cut things, and it's I can edit that in a couple days, depending on how long it is, and it's something you don't have to review for footage wise. I've done little skits in the past. I've done a short film before. It's like it's not nearly as long. It's cool, like it's someone cinematography wise about scripted stuff. The cinematography stuff is interesting, but when it comes to, I've always been more fascinated with documentary filmmaking. That's been more of my passion because I like real stories. I like real things instead of fiction, and that's how I've always been. Even when it comes to books, I've always liked nonfiction books over fiction books.
Yeah, me too.
Yep. Hi, Sean.
Me too. But have you done any kind of film school or anything like that, Matt?
Yes, I was in high school and college.
Oh, okay.
So high school they had something called Advanced Visual Media Arts, and we did classes like broadcast journalism, and I sometimes skits. I was the type that, it was funny actually because I knew more than my teacher, and I would teach my teacher sometimes. So it's something. Most of my stuff. Yeah. So I got the highest grade I've ever had in a school, which was 110% in that class.
Awesome.
And so it was basically when I was working there, it was a lot of fun. I used to be a shy kid when I was younger. And so basically I did a lot of, when I was doing broadcast journalism, I also did drama to become less shy and be more outgoing, be more like face my fears. And that's, I've been I think fear is just a stage of your mind. It's just it's you causing your own fear. It's just, it's, you can make it not be real. And, and so that's what for a long part of my life, I've been just going against all my flaws that I didn't like about myself and try and improve it. So,
yeah, that's the way to do it.
And
it's the only way you grow as a person, as you mature, anything. And I was actually only saying to Jane yesterday that it doesn't matter like what someone has been through in their life, whether it was something from their childhood or growing up with their parents, whatever it is, like it's, you know, and even an illness, it's up to that person whether they choose to, you know, fight through it and get better and better and better, so they have the life that they want to have, or just to stay in that, you know, kind of victim mentality and, you know, I'm not going to bother, why should I, type thing. So
Yeah.
Yeah, like for example, some people I have fear of heights, but I decided to do a whole bunch of rock climbing to face those fear of heights, and it worked. Now I'm not as afraid of it. The also when it comes to like being locked into a location for multiple days, like for a haunted location, I decided to do that to push myself. And it's more of your mind making things up, like psyching yourself out. It's not bad at all. And so once you get over that, it's actually powerful. It helps you a lot, I would think. Like getting rid of those fears, or some of it's completely gone, and some of it it's very little now.
Yep.
Like for the paranormal, it's completely gone. For the when it comes to, let's say, heights, I still have a tad bit. Like if I'm like in an unsecured way, over something, it's still a little bit there, but I still try and like to push myself through that too.
Yeah, I mean, like I'm saying, like, I mean, you probably know about my story at 15. You know, that was like a really negative paranormal experience, and that affected like my entire family. But I'm not afraid, and I don't get afraid when I'm on an investigation, because I want to know what it was. I want to know what caused it. I want to know how it got there. And, you know, like I just have all those questions that, you know, I'm searching for everywhere I go. But Electric says, I always wonder if you worry about cutting out evidence without noticing it. Yes, Electric, that happened to us with Green Hills and the Shadow Arm. But yeah, because, you know, you watch the footy. Oh, my mum's here.
Hi, Gail.
Mummy.
I want to say hello to Ashley as well. Welcome.
Hello, Mum. Welcome to my chat.
Just to let you know, I thought I heard whistling. Was there whistling on your end from someone?
No, but yeah, probably just a visitor.
Yeah,
Coming
I seem to get them a lot.
say hello and let them know we're here. Hello, Andre.
It was in the background. It was like kind of a distance too, but so I thought it was someone there.
Like EVPs constantly coming through.
Yeah, we get it quite often.
4 live streams, Matt.
There is Maggie's. I can hear Maggie's somewhere. I don't know.
I don't know.
So it's been interesting. I can't wait till this film's done. Can't wait for everyone to see it. Been doing a lot of work on it.
You must be getting to the point, Matt, where you're just over it. Are you at that point yet? Or are you still very much like
when I'm in the zone, I actually am having fun with it a little bit. It's just, I like would rather have it done and out. But there's something about the creative process that is fun about it. It's just the time. The thing I don't like about it is how time consuming it is. Like I'm on part 30 right now of the editing process on my Patreon. So I completely go live on my Patreon when I'm editing for the skeptics. If they think I'm faking stuff, I can send them the whole entire playlist of me editing the whole film. So
like your leaf blower. I mean, completely and utterly fake. Like, I mean,
totally. And so
there's always a light moan coming through. Yeah, there's always something coming through. But
I didn't initially say it right after it happened. I kind of waited for a second. Okay, but yeah, just wanted to put that. So basically, that yeah, the film I'm excited for. So we've been.
Yeah.
It's been a lot of work. It's been a lot of issues, like with my computer in the past. Now I have a computer that functions perfectly fine. So that's what I'm using now, and now there won't be any setbacks. And I'm hoping. And so, knock on wood.
The episode that I'm putting out this weekend is probably the least amount of footage, because we were only allowed 2 hours because it was a federal building. But so the shortest amount of footage that I've ever had to work with, and so I'm just like, yeah, cool. This will be great. Like, I'll just fly through this and blah blah blah. It took me, 2.5 days to edit over an hour's long episode. So this is going to be a walk in the park.
Is it an hour long for this one?
It will be close, I think. But, I did, the intro / teaser trailer to chuck on my socials and that, and put that out yesterday. And then I'm just like, great, now I can start on the actual episode.
That's almost the whole raw footage. An hour out of 2 hours.
Yeah. Like, I'm not going to have a huge amount of cutting, but the clips I started having problems with the clips, and I'm just like, it's only coming through one side of my headphones. I'm like, what the hell's going on? So I thought, okay, I called Sean and I said to her, have you still got the original clip? And she was like, no, I deleted it. It's on the hard drive. And so I deleted the clip, from my, media pool, took completely out of my software, put it back in, tried again, same thing. And then it started just the audio wasn't, syncing with, our mouths. Yeah. And I'm just like, what the hell is going on? And then it's just like, starts doing this. And I was just like, you've got to be kidding me. So it didn't matter, what I tried to do. I ended up just being like, no, that's it. You're going away. I'm closing down. So I'm hoping that it was just maybe a glitch with the software, because it did update a couple of days ago.
It was a glitch within the matrix. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, it better have been that, because, this location was insane. It was active from the time we got there, setting up, talking with the owner, even during the interview. Halfway through the interview, her printer just starts rolling and spitting out paper. And, I said to Sean, did you accidentally lean on that? And she's like, no, I didn't touch it. And Sharon, the owner's like, oh, no, that's just, that happens to me all the time. She said, I'll, be here on my own and it'll just start spitting out, blank pages. She said, a couple of mornings I've actually come in, and she said, the whole front area was just covered with paper. And so we're like, oh, okay, awesome. But yeah, so I thought, this is not the location for files to start corrupting on me, because we got some really good stuff.
There's a way to uncorrupt them. If it still has memory in it, like it says how much gigabytes or whatever was filmed, it's most likely can be fixed. So there's a program for it, or you could do it the complicated way, which is coding, which I do for when I try and get it for free.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm hoping it was just the software having a bit of a meltdown, because I was having a meltdown. I have no idea. So I just freaking exited and went, goodbye. So, yeah, I just worked on the thumbnail and thought, no, I'll just go to bed early for once. But, yeah, they've got my fries. Okay, so the next question is, let me see. Andre, did you specify what tunnel you're talking about? Which tunnel, Andre? Dantix. No, not the prize.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we heard through the grapevine, Matt, that you want to kid out Frank.
Wait, who?
Frank, who's in the chat? Frank
Oh.
Sierra.
Tactical off his leg.
Frank!
Oh man, we were joking about it yesterday. Just being like IR cam, and then I said to her, yeah, leg POV.
Yep. Frank, I might be seeing Frank in Vegas.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think he has work or something out in Vegas. So might see him here.
That'll be good. So
Yeah.
what would you kid his leg out with, Matt?
We would definitely go on a date. That's kidding.
I'm sure he'd love that.
Well, I mean, I'm not sure because him and Dan kind of, give hints, but yeah,
it's
I mean,
Frank's Matty Poo.
yeah.
Look, it even says so.
Yes.
All right,
Yeah.
night tunnel. Okay, Andre, just type yes or no if you're talking about the tunnel that I've gone to investigate here. Just so I know it's no, Dan, Vegas meetup. Like, it's not fun that you guys get to have
I know.
that fun when we're locked on an island prison.
I know.
Yes, Dantex bromance for sure. Oh, jeez.
Frank would say it's more than that. It's kidding.
While you're checking for what Andre wanted to know, let me have a look. Yeah, because he said, Peter, how is a scary tunnel paranormal scene? But yeah, so
I'm assuming
thinking
he's talking
about
view.
the tunnel I've investigated.
Yeah.
We'll live stream. Dan, you're going to be freaking on the phone to Jane and I when you go to Clean Water with Anthony.
Yes.
You're not getting out of it.
No.
That's just what's happening. So just
Video messages.
yes,
That
it is
line
happening.
it up.
So there's no
The closest we're going to get to
Yeah.
getting there at the moment.
There is no option, Dan. We will be doing it. Oh, geez. The paranormal. Well, it's not the paranormal. It's an old train tunnel that was built back in like early to mid 1800s, and yeah, quite a lot of deaths occurred there because the tunnel is so narrow that because it goes through a full-blown granite hill, so they were only able to get so much space distance from the sides, and it's just over like 300 meters long. And I mean, I'm talking you've got maybe half a foot from the track to the actual side of the tunnel. And because of it being so narrow, as the train was going through, they had to go even slower so they didn't freaking rock and bang as they went through. And a lot of people died from carbon monoxide poisoning. So halfway through the tunnel, people would just start drifting off to sleep, and yeah, there was a lot of deaths. And even though all of that was happening, when it was kind of taken to the men who were the engineers and that kind of thing, they didn't really take much notice because it's just like, well, you know, workers, middle class people, yeah, cool. And it wasn't until a train driver died halfway through, and yeah, the train ended up rolling backwards and back down a hill and crashed. So after that, they closed it down and they yeah, made a path and a track somewhere else. But yeah, I mean, I don't think it's active with spirits anymore. I think it's more residual energy that's there. But yeah, there's a lot of shadow figures to the point where we actually thought that there was someone there. So yeah, because we went up there for Sean's birthday.
As you do.
Yeah,
Ghost hunters.
yeah. I did a tour of Frio Prison for my birthday. But yeah, like we were kind of, I guess, a little bit more than halfway in. And I even had like headphones in with my digital recorder playing so I could hear, you know, any voices and things like that. And both Sian and her husband hear like what sounds like footsteps because it's very, it's got lots of gravel and, you know, the kind of pebbles that they put down on tracks and stuff. So we called out, no one answered. And I said, right, like, and Sian had like a bad feeling. And she said, yeah, like I've just been like, I don't know, it's like a warning type feeling. And that's all she had to say. I was just like, right, let's go then. So grabbed my gear. We called out again, still no answer. And as like we're walking ahead, like I was about 5 meters ahead of Sian and Jared. And Sian had my torch and it's like all over the joint. And I'm just like, hang on, stop. What's that? And Sian and Jared are like, what? And I said, Sian, please just shine the freaking torch at the entrance. And they still don't see anything. And I'm like, do you guys not see there's a figure standing like dead center of the tunnel entrance? And, you know, then this thing moves, but it doesn't move like it's like human movement, like a human would like sidestep. Do you know what I mean? And there's granite walls as you walk out of the tunnel. So there's nowhere for any human being to have gone. And, you know, Sian and Jared finally see it as it's moving across, and then it kind of like peeks around the corner 3 or 4 times. And we legit thought that it was a real person. So we were ready to kick some freaking ass. And there was no one there. No one there. And I had Jared filming, but we were too far away. But, you know, to pick it up properly. So, you know, it just became too pixelated and stuff. So I'm just like, don't worry about it. But yeah, so that's the tunnel, Andre.
Hi, Mr. Bunny.
Hello, Mr. Bunny. So yeah, what are the plans while you're in Vegas? Like, you've moved there permanently, yeah?
I'm going to Reno later. I'm moving there. I'm just here temporarily until. Jeez, focus. When it comes to Joe, I'm waiting for him to come out. We're both getting in place, and we're going to have a workstation to where we do things. Yeah, it's going to be good. But I also we're going to have a good background for these live streams, and I'm tired of white walls behind me.
Yeah, I'm tired of doing it here too. But
yeah,
you know, I've got an aircon in my room. It's too hot. Like the weather has just been ridiculous here. we go from winter to summer, back to winter, then some springtime, and then a bit of autumn. So we're in autumn now. And we go to the cemetery the other night, and the weather's just been beautiful up until that point, and it was so flipping humid. Jane and I just like, seriously, because that's what happened to us last time. But did you see what I wrote in our group chat about that cemetery?
I don't think so.
About it, how we had Azazel, the name Azazel, come through.
No, I didn't watch it. I have been busy working on stuff.
No. It's only in our in our group chat. There's no.
Yeah, I don't think I seen it now.
So
Is it?
The first time Jane and I went there, you haven't said anything for a while, so you explain. My mouth needs a break.
What do you want me to tell
about what happened when we went to Jarrahdale the first time?
Oh, I don't want to talk about it in huge detail, but yeah, we had this huge energy, and it was quite a negative energy. Scared the absolute crappers out of us.
Mm-hmm.
And we were just like, yep, okay, definitely not of human energy, but in saying that, not sure of what sort of energy it was. So we ran, what do we ran? The necrophonic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here at home to try and ask some questions about what it could possibly be, because we were heading back there. What night did we go back? I don't know. Tuesday night. Try and get an idea of what we might be dealing with. So Peter's asked, what it is, what its name is, and we still weren't getting any names.
So I got to bonding. Tell me the name.
And we couldn't quite make out the name at first, but then, it just goes clear as day, Azazel. I'm like, I had no idea what it was, so I'm Googling it, and anyway, that's apparently a fallen angel.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But then we asked again in a different way just to make sure, and it just kept coming through. And then, you're getting demon, devil, in multiple ways. Yeah. And then on our investigation, when we went out there, we decided we were running the Paralysis at the same time we were running a Necro on my phone. We just kept the Paralysis going with the Necro open. Yeah, and we were asking different questions in a different way, and we get it coming through as clear as day again. It was bizarre. I'm not saying that's what it is, because one, I'm not a huge believer in that stuff.
Which device?
We were using the Paralysis app and Necrophonic.
Yeah,
don't trust that.
Yeah, I know you don't, but I'm still skeptical when it comes to things. But it was just it's very rare. So I'm still in two minds about that myself. Peter's got a different view, but it was just, it's interesting that what is going on there.
Because after what happened, because all the times that, I've been there investigating with Sian, there's one part of the cemetery that from the beginning I was pulled towards, and it's a very heavy, negative, you feel sick to your stomach, your heart starts freaking racing out of your chest. I will get an instant migraine level type headache, the pressure, and no matter how many times, we've investigated there, and especially in that corner, we've never had a name come through, with regards to the questioning of who is it type thing. And so Sian and I, kind of came to the conclusion, because, like Jane said, if it's a demon, I mean, frick me, that's 1% chance in the paranormal?
Maybe not even that.
Maybe not even that. So Sian and I kind of just chalked it up to being a cranky old spirit who, you know, is very protective of his area and is just saying this stuff, you know, kind of stuff to, you know, try and scare us off. But, you know, affecting us will mean mostly physically as well. But
I could only hope for that for myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when Jane and I went there the first time, and this was the first time that we'd done like any investigating together,
Yeah.
and both, you know, being psychic mediums and everything, not even I was expecting the level of freaking activity to be popping off like it did when we walked in there.
It was just crazy.
And, you know, like from the time we walked in, within like what, 5 minutes, you know, and footsteps. And I mean, you know what ghosty footprints sound like. They're faint, or you can't even hear them at times. But these were like freaking like loud, Matt. And Jane and I could just pinpoint every single time like where it was, and they weren't like right next to us. We were still like in the middle of the path, and then I see like this freaking gigantic like shadow figure, really, really broad and maybe like 10 feet tall. It was huge. And then after what happened, you know, not long after that, first time ever that Jane and myself have needed to leave a location for safety. So yeah, like we made sure like okay, well, we're going back, and we had, you know, this name coming through. And so we really like amped up, you know, our guard and protection. So, you know, what we'd normally do, we kind of like tripled it in a way. And we both have, you know, different spiritual beliefs, but so we didn't know what the other one was doing, but that's basically what we'd done. You know, we tripled it. Get to the cemetery. It is like dead quiet, Matt. Like not even a freaking bird noise. And this cemetery is never quiet.
Yeah.
So I said to Jane, well, obviously maybe our level of protection was a little bit too much, that not even the other spirits wanted to talk to us. So, yeah.
How long you guys been doing this?
Investigating.
Mm-hmm.
I started back in 2006.
Yeah, I've been doing it just over 12 months.
Okay.
Like, well, properly, yeah.
It's fine. Cool. I do have editing to do, so
Okay.
I had to go onto my stream and edit. Some of them are in this stream. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
I've got editing to do too, Matt. It's never ending.
It's never ending. Busy.
It's so much fun. So
Oh,
do
yeah.
you
There's a lot.
stream like the entire
whole
time
thing.
you edit?
Yes, I have to for my new mission to keep. I've always wanted to see hourly of what it would be like if I actually timed it. Like it's me clocking in, basically. Clocking in is now my live streams pretty much. Sometimes I edit things without the live stream, like vlogs. I don't because it's more of behind the scenes comedy stuff. I don't put evidence in it, so it's not very important to make it live. So, and also I ruin the jokes with the viewers that are watching if I have the already edited. If they're watching me edit it, jokes ruined. Won't be as funny when they watch it when it's published. So So that's why I do a lot of editing online, and for the paranormal reasons, for skeptics mainly. And then I also thought it'd be good content for apparently some of my subscribers like it. So I'm surprised because I think it's boring.
Oh, that's cool.
But
Everyone likes different
but they
stuff.
keep-
That's it. Yeah.
They keep coming on to the Patreon and watching though. So
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, no, your orb skit was quite
yeah,
amusing.
the warp
And you
skit
got to
was
have a
funny.
bit of fun with it. Just because we're doing paranormal doesn't mean we have to be serious all the time.
Yeah, I was actually that's what my channel was mainly. It was serious the whole time, and then I decided to do more comedy because I miss it. Like I used to do it in high school, and I kind of missed it. I was like, I want to do some more. Frank.
Yeah.
I want to do some more comedy stuff involving the paranormal with the channel. It's fun for me. It's fun. I also like the vlogging now. It's like something new for me because I've been editing dark and gritty like styles like for so long that it's like refreshing to edit something different. That I am. It's with different music, different feelings. The only issue is that I need to cut down my vlogs. They're a little too long. I was trying a lot of behind the scenes stuff, but like just showing behind the scenes. But I know I'm not going to be like David Dobrik when it comes to vlogs because my life isn't interesting enough for that. But I think it's I'm going to try and master the vlogging a little bit better. I'm not there yet. I am doing better. I'm pretty good with the paranormal stuff editing, but vlogging I feel like I need to master more. So for when it comes to editing is all that too. So getting better. Some people like it. Yeah. So
okay, before you go, do you have a date of when your doco is going to be on Paraflix and Amazon Prime?
I am trying to get it done. Oh, it should be done by the summer, and it will be out. Hopefully summer, or I'm hoping the summer. It's just I don't know. It depends on the film festivals. We're waiting for the film festivals. You can't release anything public. When it's going through film festivals. So that's going first.
So would that be the same with both platforms, Paraflix and Prime?
Yes. It will be both on there.
Hi, Dana.
Hello.
Dancing in the rain.
No.
I like that user handle. That's funny. All right, Matt. Well, you have fun editing. And
enjoy it.
It was nice to catch up.
Yeah, it was nice. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, it's been a while.
It has been a while, yeah.
But yeah, it's very good to see you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And have fun filming.
It was thanks. Yep, thanks for having me. Filming.
No
Yep, I'm getting there. Just getting things set up.
Well,
excited for Paraflix. Awesome.
You've already caught something with your POV helmet, so there you go.
Yeah.
I'd say possibly because I'm not 100% yet. It's like it was very quick. I don't know if it's like something involving the camera or not, but I don't know.
Yeah.
It's like maybe. Like I haven't caught anything I'm 100% yet when it comes to shadows for me, but I've seen other people, so jealous. I want a shadow person. I'm 100% on.
I don't think it's hard. It's not something hard for them to do for us. Like just stand over there, let us film you for a bit. We'll have a chat. We can sit down, have a cup of tea, and then we'll let you get back to it.
Yeah.
But no, they have to be elusive and.
Well, I think visual phenomena is probably most of the time rare. It is in my experience, but when it comes to not when I was a kid though, I used to see them all the time. That's weird.
So
I don't know.
You don't see as much now?
No.
Do you think that's
down the older I get?
That skeptic type thinking?
Yep.
Happen? Yeah.
I think so.
Mm.
I'll be going into that in my series, my Man vs. Paranormal series.
Yeah. Well, we cannot wait to watch it, Matt.
Thanks.
Yeah. Be awesome. Alrighty.
All right. Have fun streaming.
Yep. More streaming, more editing.
Yeah.
See,
All right,
some of them are in here, so they'll see. I'll see you guys then. There too. So for them, so like Frank. Okay.
Okay, catch you later, Matt.
See you, Matt.
See ya.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh my goodness.
Just the two of us.
Dun, dun,
To
dun,
make
dun,
it
dun,
if we try.
just the two of us. It's just going to be the two of us for a while, Janie. For a while.
How much longer while?
Hopefully not eternity.
Because I'm so tired today.
Why?
We're both tired.
Yeah. I'm not getting much sleep. And
Nor am I.
I
Where are my bags?
are
Everybody?
yeah,
Looking like trash
not
panda.
having anything done about this bloody infection in my body.
Yes, sound
So-
check nap time sounds really awesome.
Frustrating, yes.
You can just watch a snap?
Yeah.
How's that? That'd be
Might be a
great.
bit weird. I don't know, like, what if we snore or hit each other?
Oh,
or-
I yell out in my sleep. You never know what I might yell out. Jesus.
I've done it with Sean before. You know, I've like full on whacked her with my arm, and she's waking me up and like, beat up. And I'm like, yeah, and she's like, you need to like move over because I have no room, because I'd like gone closer and closer and closer into the middle. So yeah, if we go anywhere and we get a room, if it's possible, and there can be a double bed and a single bed, that's Sham will prefer that. Bicky Boo Boos is Bicky Boo Boos. Where's Bicky? I have a cat under here. Chowder. My Chowder. Love that accent. Our Aussie accent.
Who said that?
Dana.
Oh, Dana.
Is it Dana or Dana? I hate it when people say my name's wrong.
It
So
could be
please
Dana.
forgive me if we're
We
saying
say
it wrong.
Dana, mate.
We say
Dana.
Dana, mate.
Because we're Australian.
G'day, Dana.
Probably Dana.
Where is Nibbles? Probably in his cubby hole. Yeah. The Nibbalina. Chowder.
It's chowder.
Chowder. Where are you from, Dana? Are you in the States? Beta. Yes, beta.
Say wash. Wash.
Wash.
What?
Wash.
How do you say
Oh.
wash? Wash?
And it's
Wash?
Nokia, not Nokia.
Nokia.
Nokia. So,
It's
sorry.
like oregano, not original.
Yeah.
Oregano.
I'm sorry, Pat and Jason, but it's actually Nokia.
Nokia.
Wash.
Wash.
What's another thing that we say really weird? That people are just like, what? But I mean, it's the same as ethereal, guys. Like,
Ethereal.
Ethereal.
It's ethereal.
Ethereal.
Water.
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 Water, mate.
Water. Like water. Water.
Knife.
Like water.
Knife.
Knife. Knife.
Water. Oh, don't you start with the maroon, Sean.
It's not maroon. You're not marooned on a desert island. We've been through this, Sean.
Yes, it's maroon. I'm so glad you're on my side.
We had this discussion with Sean.
Where are y'all? We are in Perth, Western Australia.
But I'm a Queenslander, mate. I'm from Queensland.
Knife.
I'm from Queensland, mate.
You are-
The Gold Coast.
She's
You know?
got the twang.
I
the
don't.
Aussie
I
twang.
do not have that. But that's how Queenslanders talk, mate. You know, like if you're from fucking
That's what I mean.
Queensland.
Like you're doing the twang when you talk like that.
Queenslander.
Nice. Nice.
Nice, mate. No, we're not Kath and Kim.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, Kimmy.
It's
more nice.
moron, not maroon. That's not how you spell maroon.
That's not. It's maroon. That's moron.
That's moron, Sean. Get it freaking right, Sean.
Jesus.
Freak me. How much would hang on? How much would could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Holy shit! I think I've got our
How
next...
much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? I'm tired. I can do it fast.
That I've got a really good idea for your next live. Thank you, Liana.
What?
Sorry,
What, Mr. Bunny? Gold Coast. Yeah, Gold
Coast
in Queensland.
Yes, kind of like
the Goldie, mate. Or if you're a local, you call it the Goldie.
You're an identical twin. Oh, that's awesome.
That's awesome.
My son was a twin, my 16-year-old, but he consumed his twin.
Oh, you were calling us you were calling you a moron, Peter a moron. Or you calling us both? Probably no, just you.
Oh, really? You know what, Sean? You know what? You know what's going to happen? Shrimp on the Barbie. Hell yes, Frank.
No, we call them prawns.
No, the song.
Oh.
Put another shrimp on the Barbie.
Yeah, but that's what, isn't that, wasn't that in an ad? Throw another shrimp on the Barbie?
Yeah.
I don't know.
But it was an Australian ad.
Yeah,
because there's shrimp that are smaller.
Yeah,
they're a lot smaller than prawns.
A prawn is a fucking prawn no matter what size. If the little ones are schoolies, school prawns. Not a shrimp.
School prawns? What are school prawns?
The small prawns?
Don't you roll your eyes at me, woman. I've had it with her. You need to pay more rent.
Oh, God. All right, I won't eat. Like, I already don't eat enough. Jesus, I won't eat at all. I'll just turn into a skeleton. Will that make you happy? Fine.
We rarely eat, guys. Like, legit, we rarely freaking eat. Oh, my goodness. It's quite amusing. Hang on. It's a movie, ain't it? I don't know. Where in the States are you, Dana? I mean, I have people think that I'm English. Like,
well, you say hand. You go hand.
Yeah.
Hand.
The device in my hand.
It's hand.
Oh, it's just how I say it. I don't know. I get my accents just get mixed up.
It's a hand, mate.
It's just like my what do you call it? Your like your family tree and your geno and all that.
Your genealogy, your genetics. Your...
So I think with me,
your heretics, hereditary.
I guess
ancestry.
Yeah,
that's the one. Oh,
and you know what? I'm going to say it's because of my medium abilities that I will come through with different accents. And yes, I've had people say it to me on the phone. Whereabouts in the UK are you from? And I'm like, sorry, what? She's like, the UK. And I said, I live in Australia. I was born here. She's like, oh, I thought that you were from England. Heretics. Idea aluminium.
Alabama. Alabama. Oh my God. I'm going. That's it. I'm going to nap now. I need to send me to bed. Alabama.
Alabama.
Jesus. Alabama.
All right. Give us some other words, guys. Foster's.
We don't even drink. Australians don't drink that. It's actually made here to import to America only. Yes. It's Australian export.
With a banjo on her knee. So, now I've got the banjo. Is that what you're saying? Seriously, Dan? Seriously, we must have words.
Schedule or schedule?
Schedule.
I say schedule.
We say schedule.
I say schedule.
You're wrong.
But it depends. Sometimes they say schedule if I'm going to schedule something, or this is my schedule.
No, yes, you're right. You're right. Okay, fine. I'll give you that one. I don't have no damn banjo. I can't hold a tune in a bucket. All right, come on, give us another one, guys. We'll do a few more and then we will go. Alabama.
Ella Obama. I don't know what I'm saying.
Yes, I say schedule. Well, is it schedule or schedule, Frank? Okay. Type A that you say schedule. Type B if you say schedule.
What do you call soda? Soft drink.
Soft drink. And
As opposed to hard drink, which would be alcohol like beer or cider. Well,
yeah.
that's why it's called soft drink, because it's not a harder alcohol, like hard liquor.
Okay. So they say schedule. And we say Nokia. And we say that we're right, yes?
Yes.
Yes. I'm sorry, guys, but
Oregon.
I'm going to use the mum
Oregon,
card.
not
and say
Oregon.
Mums are never wrong.
Oregon?
What if you mix them? Mix schedule and schedule.
Do your really cool blowjobs gobbies here? Or if you're a bogan.
Gobbies.
They go, give us a gobby.
I've never even heard of that word or that term.
It's called, we shorten it to head.
Or BJ.
Yeah, BJ or head. Even head.
How did we get here?
Data us. Some people call them gobbies. I think that's a more younger generation term.
Hard drinks with soft drinks. Yes, Dan.
Oregon. Oregon?
Hey, my
Oregon.
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 Oregano.
We just say Oregon.
Goblin.
Oregon.
Wentworth.
Wentworth.
And see, we don't call fries here. We call them chips. But when we say chips, it's all in the one classification. So
a crisp is a chip.
Yep. So like hot chips and crisps.
Potato chips. Yep.
And potato chips are all just
a chip is a chip.
Chips.
But we know what I mean. Like, you know, you're going to Macca's. Do you want chips with your burger?
Yes.
You're going to the store. Get me a packet of chips. Get me a packet of crisps.
So if I said, Jane, can you go up to Coles and get me a packet of chips? She'll get me a pack of crisps, not hot chips. Chippies. Yeah, it is an Australian show. I've watched it. Dana, it's awesome. But yeah, it kind of sucked after a couple of the lead characters left.
A chip is a chip is a chip.
Chip.
Chippies. Do you know the gobble dog? Chippy chips.
Oh my gosh, I forgot about him. That's creepy.
He was like a cross between, if you mated an Ewok with a gremlin, you got the gobble dog.
But he was frightening.
No, he was cute.
No.
Yes.
All right, think about what he looks like in today's world. If he was on TV and there was like 2-year-olds watching.
Oh, they'd be frightened because
they would be scared.
Children today are so sensitive. Of course they would. It would frighten anybody.
Jane is a
banana bender. A banana bender. I haven't heard that term in ages.
What's a banana bender?
A Queenslander. They call Queenslander banana benders. Because
my dad grew up in Queensland. I've never even heard.
It's an older term. It's an 80s term for Queenslanders, a banana bender, because we do grow a lot of bananas up there. But yes, I wasn't born in Queensland. I'm born in New South Wales.
Big banana.
I'm a Sydney girl. So I'm a New South Welshman.
Excuse me.
New South Welshman. I'm from Sydney.
My dad is a Queenslander.
Yeah, a brickie.
And he grew up in Townsville, which is like further north of Queensland. He says, castle. He says castle. That's how. But Jane says castle, but Queenslanders say castle.
No, they mostly say, it must be an up north thing, because mostly, or just maybe where your dad went to school, because most Queenslanders say castle.
Yeah, no, even his mum and dad said castle.
That's that's obviously an upbringing,
He's like, it's not
a proper spoken upbringing thing, because it
Yeah.
should be, because the English say,
castle.
castle and dance and chants, enhance, prance,
Darling.
darling.
Well, yeah, but in saying that,
But we
when I
just
argue with my dad about it, he's like, it's castle. It's not spelt with an R. It's not castle. So I don't bother anymore.
No, I'm from Newcastle.
He's-
I
he's not
lived
my
in
father
Newcastle,
anymore.
not Newcastle. No, in New South Wales, it's castle, it's dance, it's chants,
Dance.
prance, enhance,
Yeah.
darling.
Yeah. But
Oh,
then
darling.
Matthew comes out with, what did he say the other day? Dance?
Yeah, he says it because he gets it from you going hard.
But I don't, it's like saw.
It's sore.
I say saw.
Sore, sore, sore. I saw something, I saw it in half.
No, as in like my arm is sore.
Yeah, you go sore. My nana used to say that.
Look, you know what? I have
Film?
I have
Instead
my
of film,
own language.
She used to,
all right.
instead of film, she'd go film. Bless her. I used to think it was so funny. I mean, Nan, it's film. No, it's film.
Yes, I would too. Sewer. I would too, Dan.
That's sewer.
Sewer.
That's sewer.
You know what? It's just Peter language. Like you
Oh,
and
wait.
I have our own
Own
language.
language.
Yes. Jane and I know what we're talking about.
Library.
Not library.
Yeah, it's
Library.
library,
Yeah, we just say library.
not library.
Popsicle.
Popsicle. Ice block.
Popsicle. Are we right? Or as we call it here,
We call it
pleasure. Oh my God, Dan.
a popsicle. We say ice block or ice cream. If it's made from ice cream, it's an ice cream. If it's made from anything that's water-based,
Ice blocks.
ice blocks.
I just call them blocks. So
Blocks.
I'll be like, can you get me a couple of blocks?
You're weird. It sounds like you're saying,
I'm weird.
give me a wooden toy block. Give me a block. What, a block of land? A wooden block? What's a block you're talking about, woman? It's an ice block or an ice cream.
Flesh.
Flesh.
Flesh. Flesh.
Yes, sucker equals lollipop. Yes, we call them. We don't call them suckers. We call them lollipop. A sucker is like we go. Oh, that little sucker.
Sucker. Yeah.
Little sucker.
What a sucker.
Like if a mosquito, we go. Oh, that little sucker bit me.
I just say that little bastard bit me.
Oh yeah, but you can say that.
Or sucker is also used in terms of when someone is being really gullible, you'll be like, oh my gosh, that was such a sucker.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, yeah.
You guys can think that we're weird,
Ice cubes.
but
ice cubes.
we're locked
We've got ice cubes.
away.
Ice
We have no outside world.
light.
Just picture an island, guys,
Disasterly.
and you can't leave because you have a million great white sharks just circling you, waiting. That's how I feel right now.
Crocodiles up north.
Dastardly.
Pirates.
How do you say-
in the Indo-Pacific?
Do you say dastardly,
dastardly?
or is it dastardly? Do you
Dastardly.
say? Yeah, well, we say dastardly. Okay, say yes if you say dastardly.
Nevada.
Nevada.
No, Nevada.
Oh, Nevada.
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 Do you say dastardly like we do? Dastardly. See,
Dastardly.
see. This is a thing with the English language. Like, it depends on the word and the pronunciation, which is why they say it's the hardest language to learn in the world.
Yeah, and then
So,
there's all those words.
we are all
that
very
are spelled
smart
differently,
people.
but and have different meanings, but they're pronounced the same.
Yes, there's there, and there.
Yo.
Snog me slowly.
So classy, even the head nod.
Peter is a sand groper. Yes. That's what Perth people are called, sand gropers. And oh my gosh, they used to, when I was little, Mum even had a sand groper like plushie, like soft toy. Potty, toilet, loo, bathroom, go to the bathroom.
Toilet. It's usually toilet, but I am in the habit of saying bathroom because when you travel, if you go, I need to go to the toilet, they're like,
yeah.
In Japan, you go, I need to go to the bathroom.
Yes, and I say that too.
Snag. Sausage, but a snag is, you can get a snag while you get snagged on a rock when you're fishing, like you're fishing, hook and line gets snagged on a rock.
Turd or log?
Who?
Shit.
Neither,
yeah. There, and there. Yep. That's it, Dan.
Good night.
All right, guys. I think I'm going to wrap up. I have got editing to do and praying that these files are not going to be a pain in my ass. So, thank you all for tuning in. And
Thank you.
Yes, I think we might have to do like a list of words. But I do have a very good idea for your live stream.
Oh, do you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I do. I do.
I don't know when that'll be.
Is that what you are calling me now? What? Are you talking to me, Dan? You freaking talking to me?
Love you, Sharon. Thank you. We love all of y'all.
Yes.
Oh, y'all.
We love y'all. Y'all. Is that what you're saying, Dan? Editing. All right, everyone. I'm going to be talking to Dan after I go.
And then you have to edit.
And I do have to edit.
You said do-do. He said do-do.
Are you happy now, Dan? I'm going to sit down and chat to Dan, my man. Better? Is that better? Do you think that's spelled out enough now for you?
Toodles.
All right, guys, everyone have a great night or a great day. Thank you for hanging around. Make sure you hit the like button. And yeah, like if you can help, us with, you're a dog. If you can help us in any way to raise that money for Fremantle Prison, that would be very, very much appreciated. So,
Yes,
you can either use my
all.
PayPal, Jane's PayPal, whichever you prefer. Okay? So, editing is
Code.
Mr. Bunny. All right, guys.
Bye, Dan. Bye, Sean. Everybody chat.
But you are my dog.
Sharon.
Damn straight, Dan. I am your dog. Fremantle Prison.
Fremantle Prison.
That's like what Spark said during my interview, that I need a medicated vacation. Mate, that was freaking gold. I'm just like, I've got to start using that for sure. Okay. All right. Thanks, guys.
Bye, guys.
We will talk to you soon, and I will try and get this episode up and ready for you guys for Sunday, for those who are in the States, Monday morning for Australians. Okay? All right. See you guys.
Bye.